I knew I could take care of myself. And I knew I had to find a profession or some kind of work that was always available to me if I needed it. I knew I couldn't, just sort of do what my uncle in New York wanted me to do, get married and have kids, and I think you were mentioning about, why were you so much into feminist things? I mean, I became a very strong feminist, and I think that was part of this whole feeling of I can take care of myself. I always felt that. Now, when I first got married, this was in the 50s, and I mean, you were your husband's little helpmate, you were there and you cooked dinner, and I did all these things that I was supposed to do, and I think I did them pretty well. But when the women's movement started, I always said women's liberated me. I realized that, yes, I'm a capable person. I can do anything I want to do. I can take care of myself.
Did you not feel that before?
Well, no, because I didn't feel that I was in control of my life. I was sent here, I was sent there,
Yeah.
It wasn't really until after I graduated from nursing school, and even when I was first married, as I said, I mean, the times in the 50s were such that, people, I mean, once you were married, you were sort of to be there for your husband, and if your husband decided he was going to move to Timbuktu, you were going to go with him to Timbuktu.
There was no question.
There was no question. I remember, saying to my husband jokingly, I'll go anywhere with you except Bakersfield, which to me was sort of the worst place I could think of, There's a limit, but it was really like in the 60s that I really started realizing that I did have the strength to do what, and capability, and I did become a pretty strong. I mean, I'm still a feminist. I became a feminist, and we raised our daughters. And bless my husband, he really, worked very hard at understanding where I was coming from, and our daughters are all, strong. What I would call, I don't like the word strong woman, but I mean the women who know.
Self-reliant.
Yeah, I mean, they know how to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
They're not counting on anybody but themselves to take care of them, even though they're married. But they just, I think we raised them all feminist, and I'm good for them. I feel pretty strongly that you have to be self-sufficient. I think probably that's what I learned. I mean, you start taking care of yourself when you're 12 years old. You learn to be self-sufficient.
Yeah. You either learn or you sink.
Yeah, and I do really truly feel that my early childhood, which was very happy, as I told you, I mean, to me, I perceived it as happy, which is all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know we were poor. I mean, I thought I was great. Really made a big difference. It gave me, the ability to sort of deal with things.
Gave you a good foundation.
Gave me the basic foundation, I think.